Good morning, family. Meat Freak, thanks for popping in, bumping in with us this morning. A little high today. Hello. We waiting on Winters to pull in. What's up, Jeff Khaled? Good morning. Thanks for bumping in with us this morning. She here. So we waiting on her to get in, walk in through the door. She should be walking in any minute in the studio. Good morning, Queen Anifa. Good morning, Anna. RJ Cat, good morning. Just waiting on it. I hear, good morning, Lenora C. I think I hear the footsteps of the demon.
What you say?
Good morning.
Why you got me up? I can't even shit.
Hold on. I'll let you get to your spot. The camera off. Go on, get in your spot. Go on, get in your spot. Good morning, Miss Burns. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Damn,
It's a beautiful morning. Am I loud? I want everybody to hear me. Good morning, everybody.
I have to hear you like that.
Mickey done started it already. Hold on. Let me get my share game on. You know what? How dare you? I've beat you here every day this week. So don't
expect us when we get here. Good morning, Renee Jackson. Good morning, Linda George. Good morning, Chris. Good morning.
Wake up, everybody.
That's why I
no sleeping in bed.
Wendy's trying to turn mic up on hell this morning.
I woke up on hell this morning. Not really, but I'm just saying. How's everybody doing this morning?
It's good now. Good morning, Outcast.
What they said I was too loud. Normally they can't hear us, so I just want to make sure everybody can hear us. That's all I'm saying. I just want everybody can hear us this morning. How y'all doing? Share out to good morning. Move the camera back over here again. Good morning, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm supposed to see yesterday I was getting in trouble because I wasn't read the comments. Because Mickey, I want y'all to know Mickey switched the camera. So I got to look over here and I can't see what's going on over there. So that's why I got to look down at my phone to see what y'all saying. Because y'all be trying to talk back to me and I be wanting to talk back to you. Mickey, while I'm doing this, it's a video that I sent you in Messenger. Can you play that real quick for the people? I sent it to you like about 5 minutes ago. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world.
I got to find it first.
Mickey Jordan.
I got to find
Can somebody make me a t-shirt with my tagline? Shout out to ATN News Media Group and greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. On the back.
I should be El Presidente.
Oh, you the El Presidente today. Okay.
I've been that.
Let's count and see how long before he jumps off the plane when I get to talking.
That's why I gotta check this for it. I'll see if it even make the screen.
Mickey, he'll get off the plane with me in a minute. He'll get off that damn plane quick, fast, and in a hurry. How y'all doing this morning?
You sent two of them. Which one you talking about?
The first one.
This one here? Oh, this one.
The first one.
This one here.
No, not that one. How come it ain't go through yet? Hold on, Mickey. Let me see. Let me see which one.
Definitely ain't getting that put out there.
No, maybe it's that one. Hold on, let's see. Good morning, everybody. Y'all keep sharing. That's it. That's it right there. That one's it right there. I thought that one was weird. That's it right there. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I want you all to watch this video. This video that we are about to play. Please watch it. Wake up, everyone.
Oh man, I forgot.
Educational purposes only.
This is an educational purpose.
Is it playing now?
Can you let me get to it?
I mean, saying you done started the show before I got here, so I figured you had everything together.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I figured you was doing everything and had it all together. That's what I thought you was doing. Again, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday.
Why it won't play the video?
I don't know, because you're not pushing play. How about that?
Dictators. Imagine if America was a dictatorship. You could let one.
Oh, be quiet.
Why are you guys so anti-dictators? Imagine if America was a dictatorship. You could let 1% of the people have all the nation's wealth. You could help your rich friends get richer by cutting their taxes and bailing them out when they gamble and lose. You could ignore the needs of the poor for healthcare and education. Your media would appear free, but would secretly be controlled by one person and his family. You could wiretap phones. You could torture foreign prisoners. You could have rigged elections. You could lie about why you go to war. You could fill your prisons with one particular racial group, and no one would complain. You could use the media to scare the people into supporting policies that are against their interests. I know this is hard for you Americans to imagine, but please try. I will tell you what democracy is. Democracy is the worst. Endless talking and listening to every stupid opinion. Democracy.
Or be quiet.
Why are you guys so anti?
No, you back line.
I'm back live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning again. Shout out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. Somebody said they can make merch. Can y'all get at me in my inbox? I need some merch. Oh, look at Arthur Woodson. He up there early in the morning. Look at Art. He said, "What's up, good people? I must say, yesterday was a great day for justice." Art, it was a great day. It was a lot of things that happened yesterday that we're gonna talk about today. And then we're gonna open the phone lines because y'all was really calling a lot yesterday. I give y'all a lot of time to talk, and that's what I'm supposed to do on the morning bump. So just give me a few minutes, and then we're gonna talk to each other today. I just got just a few things that I want to cover real quick. I see I got me some little note cards here. So in good news and national news, Joe Biden turned 81 yesterday, and I seen a picture on the face space, as Trevor calls it, and they put 81 candles on that man's cake. I must say, old Joe ass was about to blow up. He looked like he needed a fire blanket for that cake, all them candles that they had on there. But happy birthday to Joe. And next year, don't do that, because he was leaning in towards it. I thought he needed a smoke blanket. Poor Joe probably didn't know who birthday he was celebrating. But Joe, it was yours.
Yeah, happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday.
From the 810.
Joe Biden.
Who we gonna do business? We might have to tap that light again. I think it's a shortage or something because it ain't.
Well, it's on. It's just a little dim.
Yeah, but we got to boost it up now. The people want
Okay,
to see the
all
light.
right. Well, because I don't like the dim lights. I like to have them bright. So let's keep talking about Joe Biden and that little presidency thing. The little presidency thing that's going on. So yesterday, I didn't Crystal's baby. Yeah. Yeah, Hanifa. Yes, niggas, I love me some Crystal girl. If I was that way, I would take her. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, we need some merch. Who sounded like Dracula this morning? Good morning, everybody. Somebody asked, is that my man behind the scenes talking? That's Mickey. That's the greatest producer in the world.
Oh, wow.
That ain't my man. Put that out there. Y'all done gave me all the other ones in Flint. I guess y'all gonna give me Mickey too. Oh, y'all done already gave me Mickey, so now you gotta find a new one.
Where do you see that at?
Somebody up there in the chat said, is that your man behind the scenes talking? Way back, a paradox. Is that your man behind the scenes talking?
Odds are taken already.
That's Nicole's man.
As they say back in the day, odds are taken.
Is it taken?
Odds are taken.
So in other national news yesterday.
That's po folks talk. Good morning, Mr. Doomis. Good morning,
gonna let me
Go ahead. I like to acknowledge the people that came.
I know, but Mickey, we got 80 people on here in 5 minutes. So anyway, Jeff said he thought that was Liddell's man.
The shade is getting real, ain't it?
Oh, I need my sunglasses because y'all some shady folks. Y'all shady, and I love it. So, Mickey, hold on to your seats because I know he about to go off on this one, but all I do is report the news. You done jumped off the plane already? Damn, it ain't even 9:15. Well, Black Lives Matter leader, the co-founder, endorses Trump yesterday. Mickey gone. Mickey got up out his seat after that. He was about to spit out everything. So that seriously. So the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, his name is Mark Fisher. He endorsed Trump yesterday for president. He said that he personally liked Trump, and the tides was turning. And when he was asked why did he like Trump, he basically said everyone else sucked. He said he didn't like hearing Kamala Harris' voice, and that was pretty much all of it. So, I said, self. Y'all know me and self do a lot of talking. So I had to go and look, and I was scrolling the face space, and it was a poll in November on, and I know that you can really get the internet to kind of do what you want it to do. But on MSNBC, and I know it's people out there that don't watch MSNBC. Hell, I don't either. I was just scrolling. But they had a poll in November, and it was a poll of Black folk. Okay, now just stay with me here. Now, in 2020, 87% of the people that they polled that were African Americans in 2020 voted for Biden. Okay. Now, today, only 69% of Black America said that they would vote for Joe Biden. What y'all think about that? Then, on the other side, Trump, listen to this now, even though the man then had the people tear up the Capitol and everything, 12% of the Black vote in 2020 was for Trump. Now, according to this poll, 20% of Black America is for Trump. Oh, but it gets better. It gets better. I just telling them about the poll results. So in Georgia, like Georgia was a big swing state. So if they had the election yesterday for president in Georgia, Trump has 49% of the Black vote, and Biden has 43%. Why do y'all think that is? Like, why do we love Trump? Trump was one of the worst years of my life. Even though gas was low, I think, like he did some things. I don't know. Gas was just low. That's the only thing I think of that he did good. I really don't see anything that Joe Biden has done. You may have seen something. I haven't seen it. Type it in. Let me know. Because it was an interview with Stacey Abrams. I really like Stacey Abrams. And she was saying, I got to go back and finish watching it, that Joe Biden has done some fantastic things since he's been president, and some great things for Black America. She never did name those things, but she was just saying that he has done wonderful, marvelous works. It was like she was repeating a song that we sing in church. But what do y'all think about the Trump and the Biden situation? That's crazy to me that Black America is shifting. And they say that Black America is really leaning towards Trump again.
Is it?
I know. Now, big sister, I know polls don't vote. People do. Because the poll said that Weaver was winning, and then Neely won 15 hours later. I'm just saying.
Stuff happens.
Stuff happens. But that's what the polls say. That's what the polls say. Yes, racial tensions were and still are at an all-time high with Trump in office. Yes, ma'am, Miss Harletta Martin. Well, let me see what Tony say. Sometimes you got to read his comments first before you put it up, but I ain't going to read it. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in it. He said, what y'all need to know is Dr. Jill Biden about to sit Sleepy Joe down and say, we ain't about to do this shit again. Well, y'all know they ain't going to let Kamala. Me personally, I don't think they ready for. Now they already gave us Obama, and they gave us Kamala Harris as the Black vice president for a woman. I don't think America would give us a Black woman president. Now, is it just me saying that, or do y'all feel the same way? What you think about that, Mickey?
Yeah, well, anything can happen.
Mhm.
See, I pray. She thought before I came in, I prayed. Yeah. You know, I mean, well, you know, when you said a black woman, I can understand that. Hell, listen. I believe they do. I don't know, really. It ain't. I don't know. Can America handle it?
I don't know.
That's the
I don't
question.
know. I don't know if America, the land of the free and home of the brave, can handle a strong black
Well,
woman in power.
I'm looking at what Mark Dixon said. He said, "What about a woman for president? I mean, respective of race." I mean, I don't know. I think the chance they did try to have, they tried to run Hillary Clinton, and I just think America is a macho country,
Mhm.
whether you want to believe it or not. I just don't see America. And I ain't saying it ain't possible, but I feel like they conceded enough when they let Kamala Harris become the VP. That was
Yeah, I think that's all
I
they're gonna
think
give
far
us.
as they was going with that, because they
Right.
still want, you know, America, it look at itself like John Wayne, all
Mhm.
Bravo. I'm just saying, the way they be bullied, I don't know if they feel like America, and
Well, they
not
telling the
saying,
truth. They telling the truth.
yeah.
And, you know, people don't trust the polls. I get it. I'm just telling you what I seen. And but people are agreeing with you. They said they don't think they can handle it. And somebody said, I hope Joe Biden doesn't run because I really don't believe he will win. I don't either, but it's like Trump is making this huge comeback. And I mean, there's no way around it. We're gonna have to talk about it and discuss it
Good
one
morning,
day.
Miss Austin, and the
So
prayers with you.
hey, Ty, you know, we still praying for you and your family, baby. We still praying for you. And everyone out there who's lost a loved one, a grieving, doing, you know, coming up on the holidays. We're praying for everybody. So, Mike Rice, I see Mike in the comments. Hold on, let me get my little sleeves together here. And
Good morning, brother Clacton tapped in. Good
Black
morning.
Tony. Black Tony, that's Black Tony. He is now named Black Tony. Mike Rice, let me read what he wrote. Now we're gonna switch back to Flint. Mike yesterday, he reached out and he said, can we talk about the water crisis settlement? The lawyers, more information, when they gonna release our funds. And he went off to say, when he was watching a video about counsel, and I really loved how he broke this down. And I told him I would be reading this today. He said we will be better off with some smart, younger people in those seats. The mayor, city manager, they need to sit in the council meetings. And maybe something positive will come out of these meetings. They need to do those neighborhood programs like back in the day, have people in their wards cutting grass. Quincy got a lawnmower. He can help you out with that. Cutting grass and shoveling senior citizen snow, fixing up houses in each ward. Haven't heard nothing about the land bank since they got all that money from the city and the state and the county. Not nothing. I don't know nothing about the police department, the $300,000 helicopter. Do it still fly? All I know, like Johnny Guitar Watson say, ain't that a bitch? Somebody doing something slick downtown got me wondering what's going on downtown. They not acting a fool for nothing. It makes you wonder, Mike. You said a whole lot in that paragraph. And we do, I think for the next group of races, the ones that aren't doing stuff, we need to get some young, fresh minds up in there. I do absolutely agree with you. I don't know what Mickey is doing. He has turned me off. Oh, you gotta fix the light, but the light is on. Look at it, it's on again now, Mickey. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna keep talking. So, the water crisis settlement. Mike wanted to talk about the water crisis settlement money. Mike, I think that's very good. Please keep talking about it. Talk about it in the chat. We have City Hall watching. We have council people watching. We have county commissioners watching. And I think that this would be a great add-on, special order, public hearing, whatever they put on the agendas for council to talk about this. Why won't council talk about this? Where is the water settlement money? Where is it standing at? The people are in limbo. People thought they was gonna get some money for Christmas. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. All I do know is that which
School board members watching.
school board members watching. Yes. Yes. My Adams Barb said the money is gone. I know the money is gone.
Yeah, it's
But see,
bounced.
I still got people got, hope. Now, I don't know if we're talking about the ARPA money or water settlement money. Both of them one and the same for me because we ain't seen none of it. But people want to know where their money at. So I'm pleading. I'm asking for city council. Somebody please talk about it in council in a public forum. Where's the people's money at? We would like to know, and remember a long time ago, I was talking about the interest. This money is steady occurring interest in the bank accounts. Did BLM forget Trump called them a terrorist group? Well, somebody go to Google and look up and see who this Mark Fisher is, the co-founder of BLM. Is he black or white? Then we can answer that question and talk about that. But I want council to talk about the water crisis settlement money. I knew that the crisis had to end under this administration. If you pay attention to Neely, he talked a lot about going from crisis to recovery.
Back to crisis.
No. He doesn't think we're in a crisis. He doesn't
telling
think
you.
he doesn't think we're in a crisis. No. You're gonna have him come out with a row of crosses embroidered on that hat this Saturday. He doesn't think we're in a crisis and we're on the road to recovery. Matter of fact, I don't even think he think we didn't recover it already. I'm just saying. And so yesterday, for those of you who wasn't listening, as we continue to talk about this water crisis settlement money, the Attorney General dismissed the last charge. The last charge. It's nothing else left. It's not the water crisis gone. It's just
But
gone.
did you know what? I'm glad you talking about that up because I watched Layla Harvey McGee show. I watched it this morning. I was up about 4 something. I watched it and I see what she said as far as how, in her opinion, she felt like Todd Flood mishandled the case. And then when Gretchen them got in, and then the new lawyers went up, who was it? Kim Worthy.
Kim Worthy, yeah,
and
her
what's
little team.
I can't say. I think she had kind of an Arabic name, the lady.
Oh, I don't know them people who was on the case. But I do remember Kim Worthy.
But she said the two and how they did it, like how they took off the RICO. But she said Todd Flood didn't even go for they was misdemeanor charges they was going for anyway. See, this where it come to me with this whole thing with the
I got my cousin Boots in the what's up, Boots?
And she was speaking, like I said, and a lot of it, and this why I say when it comes, because she did say what was the state rep at, but sometimes you got to even go a little deeper. What was the mayor at? Where was he helping fighting for this at? You know what I'm saying? We know the people behind them, how they set up, but this is where when you got to look at the justice system, like they say, justice is blind. Seems like when it comes to the poor people, especially black, it looked like she be pulling that blindfold up looking. And say, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way, like I said, if me or you or any, who watching, if y'all could have poisoned the water supply, do you know what they would do to y'all? What would have done to us?
We would have been under the jail. Good morning. They got my cousin Joy from Indianapolis. Good morning.
So you really have to look at them certain things, like when you see certain people to get in, when they get put in these seats, they not in there to help. So you got to really look at how politics is set up. You know what I'm saying? If they would have put a fighter in there, why would the government put somebody in there that's gonna battle them all the way down?
That's very true, because the crisis had to end. I mean, if behind the scenes in politics, I know it's hard for people to accept some of the things that I'm saying. They believe that it's my opinion, but I do know what goes
Well,
on behind the scenes, that the crisis had to end under this administration, this term.
now you see this right here. Now, and
Let's
this
see.
even
You want me to read it? You
go
gonna read it?
ahead.
Okay,
Go
so it
ahead.
says, Becky said, remember Todd Flood is handling the Mitchell brothers case. So I'm not sure if I agree with the information she shared.
Now you see how confusing all of it is.
Mhm. Absolutely do. I absolutely do. But the people need some money. The people need some money, and we're gonna talk about the Mitchell brothers because it was news that came out on that yesterday. But I just want to give the viewers. I always ask, what do you want to talk about? And Mike really took the time to say, hey, can you talk about this water crisis settlement money? Where is our money? When will we get our money? And since we got the eye of the whole country,
Right.
we want to know where the money is.
And look how the black people keep. That's why I say when you see the games is being played, even though they elect, you see our own who they put in these positions to come back to us.
Mhm.
That's why I keep asking, and I'm not trying to be funny and nothing. What have the concerned pastors and Melissa Mays did? How did they case help the city, help the people of Flint?
Well, Mickey, I can't answer that. The only reason I can't answer that is because every time it's discussed in city council, it must have been some type of judgment in there. They have to discuss the case behind closed session.
Well, see,
In
this is
closed
where
session. So I don't know. I don't know what they did. They got us filters. That's all I can tell you.
Good morning, Chris. He said they reporting live from Louisville, Kentucky. Well, you need to, and I will give Mays this props right here. From his TikTok fame, the eyes of the world is now back on Flint again.
Absolutely.
So white people,
now we can thank him for that.
White people sitting up here and saying this and that, yeah, because now it's really showing the crookedness of the ones on council.
Mhm.
Why they mad about it? Because the light is how is Flint? It might be a gag order on the case, but I'm still saying how did it help? Because it seemed like if you saying you getting it was for to make sure the pipes get done. How we at 90%? You going toward winter, so you know you're not going to be able to get to finish doing the pipes now.
I don't know, but this is big.
So this what I'm saying. So what did they do? How did they help? But did it help the people? That's my thing. With I'm trying to say is because look how they not getting none of the water money and they've been poisoned.
Right.
And then you say you getting the infrastructure. Oh, you getting the infrastructure fixed for the new citizens of Flint?
Yes.
How did that help? That's why I say we need. It's been at 90. I said it's been at 90% since 2019.
Absolutely correct. He's absolutely correct. Art is absolutely correct. We've been stuck at 90% with these pipes since 2019. Like they could have paid me and Art. We could have went out there and fixed them by now. I'm just saying, like, why is it taking so long to fix 10%? And they saying, oh, because the people won't answer the door or they won't call us back. And they telling us no. Are y'all really out there? Like we still got. If you ride down some of these city side streets, they still got stones and stuff covering up where they haven't even came back and put the cement in the street yet. And now you got some streets that's got water bubbling up out of the stones and stuff.
And that's why I asked the same case, because the same thing, because what did they do that really helped the citizen? It's 9-10 years later. There's no disrespect. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good
morning, Mama
Andy.
Quill. Good morning, Auntie. Mimi.
I'm just trying to see how did they help? Like how did that help the citizens of Flint?
Mickey,
we must need some better negotiators. That's all I'm saying. You needed better negotiators, because if you're seeing they already getting the people out, and just like I said, that because I watched.
Shut up, Clay. Well, shouts out to City Hall for watching.
Well, City Hall, thanks for tapping in.
And the county building. We know y'all watching. They're gonna cut y'all Wi-Fi off down there at City Hall and the county building.
But see, I'm finna. Let me see what I say. Right here. This is why.
Right. Tim Herman told him to get rid of us. They need business to come downtown, so they needed the water crisis to go away. Absolutely. But what I don't understand is if you go downtown on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, ain't nothing open. Ain't nothing open. So who they trying to attract? Uh, Michelle, Neely is a water criminal. We have been bamboozled. We have Democrats all the way up the chain, and we haven't received any justice. And that's what I said yesterday. We got senators, congressmen, governors, state rep, mayors, city council, all the way down to the citizens.
No, because she
And ain't no justice for the city of Flint.
even from the state rep. That's what I said. Even when I watched what she said, state rep, you see it's classism with racism. But that's the point that I'm making. So once again, what was the purpose of the concerned pastor? Ain't nothing wrong if you made a mistake. We all done made mistakes. But if you think y'all want to negotiate on a faithful deal, it shouldn't take y'all no 10 years.
But they not the only ones. I mean, we've seen where they said the NAACP was the first ones to put in a lawsuit against the water crisis. But I understand what you're saying. How has this helped us when we have received no relief? You know, we had water pods all over the city. And it's like they conditioned us to receiving this water. Like you have to have the bottled water, which we do before you kill yourself. But now they've stripped us from that. They stripped that from us, and we have to go out and we purchase our water. So they still making money off us. The water companies, they just making much water money off of Flint. They, the line used to be, I used to go by and tape the line up at Bethel. They would be lined up at 6 o'clock in the morning to receive water that they hand out at 10. They took that away from them. And now they still give out a little bit of stuff at 10 o'clock, but it's gone before 11. I mean, you seen the line last week. If you remember Flint Politics Reboot, it was posted on there. I would think, was it G-Card? They was giving away something. And people were lined up for miles just trying to get some help, some relief. Flint, Michigan needs help. We need relief. A10 News Media Group is just here to put the news out. We just here to put the news out. We are not council. We are not any elected official, any type of form of government. We just here to put the news out, with a little twist. But we need our council people. We looking to you to stand up for us. Please talk about this on the council floor. Please, your residents are begging us, and I'm begging you. Please talk about the water crisis settlement money on council floor. We know ARPA money's gone. We tired of arguing about the ARPA money. It is what it is. Judy told us, 4th Ward Councilwoman Judy Priestley told us over at the county building, the money was sent to us. And what she meant by us, she said it to the government. It was not sent to you. It was sent to the government. It has been allocated already. We know that. They passed everything they wanted to pass. The money has gone to every 501c3 that they know, including some of them.
Right.
Now that's a damn shame when you got council people that you elected to work for you receiving ARPA funds. Maybe they're going to come to y'all house and walk up and down the street and give y'all some money for Christmas. I don't know. But I do know that they got ARPA money.
And see, that's the hypocrisy of them. But see, they get bad at us, get mad at our, take shots at Clack for you coming out just saying what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just for you even.
The truth hurts. People don't like to hear the truth.
No, they don't.
No,
they don't. And that's why I keep telling you, that's why I say, when they be saying, they believe in God, that's how you know these ain't nothing but devil worshipers. Because how can you be causing all this hell and then you going to church? How can you, did you see?
Well, everybody's going to church. We know ain't going to heaven now.
No, well, got a point there. But the point that because you know why, but you know why a lot of them ain't going? Because of them good warlocks and them charlatans just preaching from the pulpit. It's about money. It's a money grab. This whole thing is a money grab. That's why you can see Liddell Lewis go run to the pastors, do a press conference to show you how weak the media is. It's real stuff going on, but y'all will go cover that.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, the media is bought and paid for in Flint. That's why ATN, I mean, look at people are tuned in all over from coast to coast, from Mexico to Canada, watching ATN. And I'm not just throwing stuff out there just because of likes and views. We started out and I was happy to get 15 people. But what I'm saying is that we have to bring you the truth. We have to tell you what's going on because 5, 25, 12, they they're not gonna tell you what's really going on. You go on there and you see stuff about blueberry festivals and ice skating sculptures and party here and party there, but they won't show the other side where it's tarps on people's houses and the porches then fell through and somebody got shot and they still laying out in the middle of the street. They're not showing you that stuff. That's what we here to tell you. We're not here to try to. I don't have solutions for what's going on. I'm just telling you, and hopefully we can come together collectively and try to solve some of these issues. I have no interest of fighting anybody with any podcast. If you telling the truth and putting out the same news that we are, more power to you. But we need to get the news out there. We need to come together because as long as we are divided right here in this city of Flint, we will never get anything accomplished. So, moving right along, it was also another little segment I seen on the face space. It said extra patrols in Flint Township. I thought I was stopping there. Extra patrols in Flint Township will be coming due to funding from the Michigan Officers of Highway Safety and Planning. Why we can't get that in Flint? And then on the back of my card, it says, meanwhile, at City Hall, Councilwoman Burns is still asking for a public safety plan. You see how backwards it is. Flint Township is putting more police patrols on the road. And in Flint, our police chief is playing hide and go seek. And we still don't have a public safety plan. Oh, wait a minute. He said we do. He just can't let us see it. It's not for the public. But Councilwoman Burns, have they ever delivered that to you? Asking for a friend. Let me know. The chat be having it going on.
Yeah, no, I was looking where he said, no, we do be having some of the community on, Chris, but a lot of the people are from the community.
Yeah. Oh, I like what Clack just said. And Clack, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go out into the hood and show what it looks like. And let's interview some of the people that live in that area in each ward. Yes, let's do that, Clack. Let's do that. Let's do that. Mickey will come with us.
All depends on where y'all trying to go now.
We are not going to any land bank properties or any city-owned properties because they're going to put us in jail. So I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, about time you starting to use your thinking here, your thinking
yes,
campus.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And somebody that's watching, make sure y'all tag the Pfeiffer brothers because I got a little proposition for them. Somebody came through with a challenge. And oh, boy, we're going to have one hell of a show real soon. Coming up for the holidays, and I can't wait because you know them Pfeiffer boys ain't gonna back down. So I'm waiting to see how this goes. So Flint news. Let's get to these Flint news.
How was the news? Did they report something today in the Flint news? I guess.
Well, they ain't had no other choice but to report it. I'm gonna start off with something that really, is really near and dear to my heart.
Ready for me to put that phone number up.
Wait a minute. Let me get to my last two phone cards, and then by 9:45, we're gonna open up the phone lines. We're gonna open the phone lines at 9:45. So Chief Barton, yesterday, his case is a go. They got a really great judge by the name of Pakel. Daddy used to be sheriff. I like Judge Pakel. I like this daddy. And he's very detailed. He's very thorough. He reads everything that they put on them case laws. He studies it. He takes time. You be there thinking that he's going to render a decision, and he'll say, give me 24 hours, give me a week. I want to read through it again and give you a written decision.
So
well, it came back.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on and popping.
It's on. See, he wouldn't let me go through mine. I was trying to build y'all up. Mickey just cut me off, but that's cool though, because that's he's the boss. sometimes.
El Presidente. That's what.
That's
why.
what you want to be today.
That's who I am.
But you're gonna jump off the plane as soon as I get to
That's
talking.
what the president do. He don't go down.
The captain
soldiers go
always
down.
supposed to go
Not in
down with
this
the.
one. Not in this one. Somebody got to be led to tell the story, and I choose me.
You know what? So Judge Fakil, he dismissed 2 parts of the case, which I talked to Art Woodson this morning. It's nothing like detrimental, just like a couple fees, just very minute cases, little parts of the case. But the case is a go. They're asking for a jury trial. And it's going to be a jury trial, just not of Flint. It's going to be made up of Genesee County. So I am wondering, will this case, Chief Barton is suing the city of Flint because he alleged that he was asked to lie by Mayor Neely, covering up the Mitchell boys, Lamar and Zaire, who died in a house fire Memorial Day weekend in 2022. So we're going on in a year and a half with this. And Chief, it was 2 white firefighters who went in the house, swept the house. Art did a live. Art, if you could post that again today for the people, go to Art Woodson's page. He did a live where he actually walked through the house. And if you did that rubbing around I don't know how they do it, you would have like fell into this room, this side room where they found the babies at. And one was at the door. As soon as you open the door, they said a child was at the door. When the second firefighters went back into the house and found the children. The white firefighters came out, said they didn't see nothing. They didn't see nobody. They did a clean sweep. Ain't nobody in there. The black ones came in and they went back in there and they came out with 2 babies. Okay. The babies went to the hospital. They lived for a couple of days and they passed away. Rest in peace. That mother will never be the same. Actually, she went to city council asking for help. Councilwoman Liddell Lewis, who, she walked out. She said she had a PTO meeting or something she had to go to the next day. So she left. So we're here trying to get justice for these Mitchell boys. Chief Barton, he hit him with a, $10 million lawsuit? And I think she hit the city with a $50 million lawsuit. So between the 2 lawsuits and the priority waste contract, we screwed.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, we screwed.
Courtesy of
the city of Flint.
Your mayor.
Because
all he had to do was tell the truth.
That's all he had to do. But he wanted Chief allegedly. I have to say allegedly. He wanted Chief Barton to lie and say, no, that's not what happened. They looked and they couldn't find him. And it was alleged also, because this was during election time, that he said he didn't want to disturb the white vote. So I don't need you to bring this up right now. Don't fire him. Because Chief Barton said, y'all fired. Y'all got to go. He was like, that's going to make the white people mad. Bring her back. And so they were brought back on some type of paid leave, which they both have left the department since then and found jobs elsewhere. So I'm waiting to see how this case plays out. Do you think that this case will make it to court? I don't think so. Because we know that if it makes it to court, a lot of things is going to come out that people don't want to come out. So
are you going to find out that he's even a slime ball now?
We already knew that. I mean, we knew that when we was sitting at the table over there on Davidson Road and Sheldon stood at me and Art sitting right by each other, right? Clyde was there. Tanya was there. Oh, some old people there too. And Sheldon stood up and he said, the first thing I do, this was back in 2019. The first thing I do when I get in office, I'm going to give back that raise that they gave Weaver, because the citizens of Flint deserve better. The lie detector test determined that was a lie, because hell, he just got a $15,000 raise on top of the raise that they gave Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sister Audrey said allegedly the white firefighters union threatened. Who did they threaten? They threatened the mayor, or they threatened some. That's
full of support.
Allegedly.
Did they,
they weren't going to support him, his endorsement, because endorsements mean a lot to people when they run it. That's a good one.
But they say you have to be, if you want to get in politics, you got to have no soul. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that
I don't know
is.
because I have a soul.
Some say that, if you want to be at the top, you got to sell your soul sometimes.
I'm not selling
That's what
my
I
soul.
heard. I'm not sure. I've never been in politics, but I'm
My
just saying.
soul is anchored in the Lord.
Oh, hold up. Let me see now.
I thought it was a news article that stated the union would not support Neely if he did not rehire the firefighters. Ooh, Becky, well, that's what I'm talking about. Endorsements, conspiracy theories. We need this to go to. Don't we want to go? We want this to go to
brother,
trial.
we believe in you. We know you.
We know you got a soul, Clack. Your soul is anchored in the Lord as well. Arthur Woodson, the mayor and black firefighters. It was the racial fight going on down there. Absolutely. They said working at that fire station was like back in the day. You go over there, we stay over here. They said they was having a lot of trouble down there. And I haven't heard much about the fire station since they reached back into the 60s and got the new chief that they got, Theron Wiggins. You know, the man that mustache curl up and he do it like that on the ends.
Neely just got people down there just who collecting a paycheck. They don't
Like
care.
he did, that's all he can find. Hell, you see, Jane, he even heightened Jane, that people don't know was our ex-CFO. Jane came from a temporary agency. Jane worked at a trucking company, and then she came over here to the city of Flint. Jane even left. You can't even keep somebody from a temp agency. Ain't that's bad?
Right.
But this last card that I'm holding, this is what it's going to take us on into when Trevor gets here. So the veteran warriors, as I call them, Art and Trevor, they, they go to war. They still be fighting wars until the day they die in their head. And yeah, Art, and I know you're going to cuss me out, but they do. And they believe in their rights. And I believe in their rights too, but they go all the way with their rights. And so they said, when they put up the metal detectors downtown, they violating my rights. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about, but they have showed us this right to bear arms. And so Trevor goes in with his rifle, and it's this big ass rifle, one of the biggest rifle I've ever seen in my life. And he's standing there. He wasn't going to do nothing. He was just showing that he was open carrying. I mean, Michigan is an open carry state. So he just carried it on in there. So they made a big deal about it. A couple press conferences. We want to keep everybody safe. That's what Neely was saying. Oh, Sneely, sorry. We got to keep everybody safe and we got to, do what we can. And then, Liddell was up there crying and Eva was talking about she don't feel safe. So they put up these metal detectors. Well, if you are a member of Flint Politics Reboot, you know that the second floor, when I put up that video, the second week, the metal detector going into council, it wasn't even plugged up. It wasn't even plugged up, Mickey. I videotaped it. I said, look, this one ain't even plugged up. Now, the one downstairs was plugged up. And they had a nice officer down there, y'all. He was nice. He was real nice. He was real nice. He was real nice. They took him away. But anyway, I got to focus. Yeah, I got to focus. So they had that metal detector down there and downstairs. And so Trevor, after they put that up, Trevor went back the second week and they told him that he had to take his firearm back to his vehicle. Boom, lawsuit was filed. So yesterday, and Trevor wrote a statement, and I'm going to let him read his statement when he comes on at 10:30. But for you all that are members of Flint Politics Reboot, it is on there in great detail. Very beautiful statement. Go read it. But no metal detectors now in City Hall.
They took them out.
They got a temporary injunction saying, take them damn metal detectors out. Go put them back down in the basement over there in the dome where y'all got them from. Take them out. Until we get to this case, until we get to the trial, whatever they're going to do, take them metal detectors out.
Oh, so he pissed then.
I wonder, is that why they canceled the meeting today? Because it's supposed to be a meeting today.
Probably did cancel it. He wasn't finna go in there with 2 L's.
I mean,
that's 2 L's for him.
But Mickey, the council people park in a garage downstairs, okay? And it was
Miss Beverly Biggs said they got metal detectors down there right now.
Miss Beverly, you better hush, cause Lord Art then got off the live. He on the phone somewhere right now calling attorneys. But are they plugged up?
Well, listen, what's a few million here and there on the city? That's how Neely blowing that money. What's
We
a
ain't
few
got it.
million?
We don't have it. We don't have a few million to give out. I mean, there's a lot of lawsuits that's coming at this man. And on top of all the lawsuits, hell, what about the pension? You know, we was half $500 million in the pension. Oh, Miss Beverly Biggs said, I just left City Hall. They have a metal detector and a police officer at the
He
door.
bucking
Oh,
he
Lord,
bucking the system.
Art. They said them detectors are still up. He said, screw y'all injunction. He gonna do what he wanna do.
Oh, y'all, he flexing, ain't
He
he?
flexing his power.
Oh, he flexing and
He
cancel
flexing.
counsel on y'all.
And cancel counsel. He sure did. He sure did. Now, we have talked about a lot today. And what's on y'all mind? It's Talking Tuesday. It's Talking Tuesday. The phone lines are we got a new plug here, so bear with us. I don't think I gotta hold this up to the microphone anymore. The phone lines are open. 810-207-5058. Call, bump in with us. Bump in with us. Let's talk about the water crisis settlement. Let's talk about the Mitchell boys. Let's talk about the metal detectors. Let's even talk about Trump and Biden. Oh, and let's not forget Black Lives Matter. I just thought that was weird. That did anybody ever Google Mark Fisher, the co-founder of Black Lives Matter? Do we know if he is black or white? Now let's see if this new thing works.
Call or two to decline. Press 1 to start. The call will start at the beep.
Caller, you've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Mayor Neely.
What's up? That's your favorite boy from Louisiana.
Hey!
How y'all doing? What's up, Nikki?
Good morning. Good morning.
Can y'all hear him okay?
You can hear me?
I just want to make sure because I got the phone plugged up into the microphone. Can y'all give me some likes if y'all can hear it this way?
Y'all mind. It's Talking Tuesday.
Uh-oh. That's the feedback. Can y'all hear? Okay, yep, they can hear you. They can hear you. So go ahead. Go on.
I just want to talk about some, once again, I have 19, but, a blind man can see this, as my grandma would say, even Ray Charles can see. Us as black people, we got to start cherishing our vote a little bit, a little bit more. What I mean by that is, usually there's something important white people won't be doing it. We see a lot of white people voting, and not enough black people. So Louisiana, we just actually had Republicans won every important state seat in the state of Louisiana this year, for the next 4 years, basically. The black turnout was 27%, which is terrible. The lowest in, I want to say 50 years. We got a governor who supported, Trump. We, all our state seats, we actually have a city named Shreveport, North Louisiana, that I think we're going to say it's 56% black. And I think the percentage of the turnout there was 10%. So my thing is, I just want to say that, we need to cherish our vote a little bit more if we really want change. Instead of talking about it, let's do the simple things first. Practice the basics and then, master them. And that's all I really got to say. We won't change. We say we won't change. We need to act like it.
That's right.
Again, if it wasn't important, white people wouldn't be doing it.
That's right. Thank you for calling from Louisiana. We love you and have a good day.
From the NOLA, good morning.
Thank you. Well, I guess my little, I thought I told Mickey that this was going to work this morning. We're going to have to try it after the show and figure out what's going on. So I just hold it up to the mic.
Yeah,
it's
the people can hear. Because it had it low. I don't know what it was. It had it low.
Yeah, did you heard what he said? Like this man is calling from Louisiana. He said if we got to do better. If we got to come together if we won't change. We say we won't change, but we don't change nothing. Our phone lines is open. 810-207-5058. What's on y'all mind? Talk to us this morning. We got a lot of things that's going on in the city of Flint and all across our nation. I mean, just look at the urban cities. Everything is happening damn near the same, except for the ARPA dollars. And that's the only thing.
I mean, well,
ARPA dollars.
you gotta understand. Just look what we was told yesterday from the caller that called in, Miss Tanya Austin, when she said she, you know, even after they have talked to the lady that ran against Liddell in Maryland. Look how she was put in that seat, and look how she did down there. So, because I don't want people to think, oh, we just what's up,
Charles Watt.
Oh yeah,
Mark Fisher, the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, Rhode Island, and founder of Black Lives Matter Incorporated, said that he personally liked Trump before bashing President Joe Biden as a deep disappointment during an interview last week on the Kim Iverson Show, a streaming program on conservative platform Rumble. So I guess he is maybe of Caucasian persuasion. Michael Clack, that's why we need media like ATN to get the word out. Start media groups in your cities and expose the wicked ones. Educate the uneducated and make them get involved. That's all we want to do.
Right. That's all
we
do.
want to do is get people more involved in politics and in government in your area. You know, like people they call us, they message us, they even put it on the screen. They want ATN to come to Pittsburgh. They want ATN to come to New Orleans. They want ATN to come to Compton. They want ATN to come to Texas. ATN can't come everywhere, but we will be for a small fee. And this is where we do our little advertisement segment. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. If you like our content, if you like what we bring, and make sure you hit that Cash App, $ ATN News Media Group. We accept all forms, cash, credit, and EBT, but that has to go through Liddell. So I even got Mickey laughing this morning.
She gonna kill us.
That's okay. She already after me. I can't run there because I got a bad knee. She gonna kill us. She just gonna put us out the meeting, y'all. But yeah, you know, donate to ATN. We got to keep going. We're not gonna get no funding and no ARPA money and no water settlement money. So we need y'all help to keep us going because we got to pay the bills. That's why we got the lights off, so we don't light bill won't be that high.
They said we need to get in contact with Gary Chambers from Louisiana.
Okay.
From the NOLA. We do because y'all don't understand. We really be up here battling. You see how they've been going at Clack. You see, man, they send their whole clan out after us.
Yes, they do. That's just a distraction to try to bring us down.
Right. Even with the sister circle, they got mad. And people didn't understand. I don't think Gina attacked the brother from Black Lives Matter. It was just questions. You know, because I got feedback. Well, y'all, I said, no. I said, if you really watched it, I said, Winters might have been strong with conviction. I said, Gina was more laid back. If you just really watched it, I said, she just asked him simple questions where he could defend himself. Because I said, because everybody, you got to have the yin and the yang. I said, you know, Winters more aggressive with it, Gina more laid back with it. But I said, I thought it was a good interview. Personally, you know,
I didn't get anything answered.
I mean, like I said, I thought it was a good interview. I'm just saying, but them things that's, you know, you're going to have going on. And this is my thing with them. You cannot be mad at the media. You cannot get mad for people asking you questions. That's why I won't even with this election coming up, because I know it's going to be politicians and people running going to be want to come through. You cannot get mad.
Look at Jasmine Beasley. Let's talk to the people this morning. I wonder if I'm not cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
Jasmine said, I wonder if the detector is still downstairs at City Hall because the injunction was specific to Council Chambers open meeting. Huh. Okay, so are you telling me that the detectives just won't be there for council meeting?
So if you're going in the council, you ain't got to get checked, basically. So you can come in with your gun upstairs.
So you can go to council meeting without going through the detectors, but coming in through City Hall daily, you have to go through the detectors. We need some explanation on this. Well, Trevor be here at 10:30. He'll help us out with that.
He'll be to tell us how they plan this again.
Call back. I don't know if I hung you up or you hung up. Mickey, I need an assistant here to answer the phones. That's why we need you to hit that $ ATN News Media Group, Cash App us some money so I can get me, a little assistant here.
Said that lady that stole, the lady that Liddell stole the EBT from need to come speak at public speaking.
Damn,
Liddell probably fall out.
Shannon, she ain't gonna care. She ain't gonna care.
No, Liddell don't really, you know what? Liddell don't care for this reason. You gotta look how Candace Moon said they dancing. They feel they getting money.
Oh yeah, with the little feather in her hair, she done did something. Carly, you been bumped
right,
in. What's your name and where you
Renee
calling
Jackson.
from?
Good morning, everybody. This Tia. Calling
Hey.
from here, there, and everywhere.
Hey,
Tell her,
baby,
just-
how you
Hey,
doing?
y'all.
Mickey
Thanks for
said good
tapping in.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Mickey. Morning, y'all. I just thank y'all, everybody, for the support and, love y'all are showing me and my family during this time, first and foremost. But just know, I mean, I'm still fighting.
Absolutely.
I got a hold of Angela Jones's campaign manager last night.
Did you, girl?
And she is related to me. Her name is Maisha Taylor.
Oh.
And Maisha informed me that I will probably be best maybe that first week of December in getting in contact with Representative Jones.
Okay.
Because she is willing to speak. And I told her, believe it or not, in Maryland, they are familiar with 810.
Oh, there we go.
I told them that
The
I did have
DMV.
this number. And I told them, they could reach out via Facebook because we want to know. I asked probably about 2 months ago if it was any way possible to get those records to Art from Democratic Central, like the minutes and stuff about, things that Liddell had done because she was appointed by a Republican governor.
Shut up, girl.
Liddell has been in Candace's shoes. It is documented. You can look on, I think it's Prince George County, 2016, 2017, like their Democratic Central District 26A, that registry for Oxon Hill, Maryland. You can find that information in there. You can also see her poor performance on the Citizens Review Board. Liddell voted numerous times to have Black families separated.
Wow.
And she gave some erroneous information a lot of times for, mothers who were drug addicts, who went through rehabilitation, who went through these parenting programs. But the key was you had to go through one of her quote unquote unofficial non-profits that endorsed her. Because in Maryland, like it's just like in Michigan with those non-profits with that money. It's always some type of pay to play motive in there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you, girl. And hit me up in the inbox so we can talk about that. We gotta I found 15.
I got one more thing I need to
Yeah,
tell
go
y'all.
ahead. One
more second. Listen, y'all, let me tell you. Narcan belongs in the hands of trained professionals, not just anybody.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
I lost my brother, okay?
Yeah.
And they used Narcan. They used everything that they could. My brother was 27 years old. Police stood over my brother's body and left him there beside a dumpster. So when that lady got up there and told that lie about that Narcan, if I could see her, I would be busting her ass right now. Okay?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay.
Because I'm hurting.
I know.
I'm hurting. But y'all, fight like hell for that money. Because Narcan in a drive-thru ain't going to do it. It ain't no good. But if you put more police on the street and put that Narcan in the hands of the EMS, it will make a difference. And y'all have a good day.
You too, baby. All right. She hung up on us. And you know what? Prayers again to her, Tia Austin, and her family. She's been a big supporter at 810 and also Flint. And that's why Councilwoman Burns, Councilwoman Winfrey Carter, Councilman Mays, and even Councilman Pfeiffer, we have to have trained people that's out here to deliver this Narcan. You can't just give boxes to everybody and think that they're going to save the day, because when the lady went up to the podium, she told them, Narcan don't save your life. you still got to get to the hospital. It's just like putting a Band-Aid over a cut. And, saying that you want to open up this mini station, meal pay center, whatever it is on the north side of Flint, to give out Narcan and use the opioid funds with it, which I did think they switched it around. It's going to come out of the police funding now.
Right.
You still got to be careful. You got to
Right.
be careful. You can't. My prayers and my heart are with you and your family. You got to be careful with this Narcan.
Right.
And opioid settlement money has come into Flint. And again, it's going to get dispersed and used up in ways that will not benefit the ones that need it. Now, did the resolution pass last week and you was down there? They're supposed to be opening up this hospital at Insight for people who need help with substance abuse. I mean, to me, and this is just me, the everyday drug addict, crackhead, whatever you want to call them,
Whatever your vice
Pookie,
is.
Ray, they don't think they got a problem.
Right.
So they not gonna walk up into no hospital. They not. It's gotta be boots on the ground. You gotta have people out there in the community that know how to relate to these people and talk to them.
And why
This
not
ain't
have
nothing new.
prevention?
Right.
Like, why we always try to deal with the problem when it become a problem and not do prevention? Like, already had this going on.
She hurt my heart.
No, I mean, you gotta understand that she really feeling that. People. This is real time where you seeing people where I can understand her pain. You know what I'm saying? Where people like, yeah, you gotta have these Narcans, but you should also be trained.
Right.
But when you not having this. Because I look at it as a money grab, just like what you're saying, Chris Caleb. It's another way to grab money because you're seeing the money coming in and you're seeing the condition of the people. Then there over 800 million that came through this city. And what is the condition of Flint?
It's worse than what it was before.
Right. It's only infrastructure.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got, Linda Flowers, the caller is correct. I'm from PG County in Maryland. But that's what I'm saying. But see.
So I put the call-in number back up on the screen for me, Mickey. So the beginning of her call, she just made me I hate to hear people cry, especially people that I hold near and dear to my heart. But what she was saying first, we've been trying to get in contact with Angela R. Jones from Prince George County. I found like 100 of them I've been going through on Facebook trying to get to them.
Read this question. This is a good one.
And she's going to be coming on to tell us about Liddell's voting record when she was in Maryland and she came in last place when they had the election. That's when she called everybody janky. Sister Audrey, if Liddell was recommended appointed by a Republican governor, is it possible that they recommended for her to come to Flint to do us in too? She has been spotted at several Republican meetings here in Michigan. Well, you don't say now. Well, the phone lines are open. 810-207-5058. Let's talk about it.
But when it's the same thing with Sir Major, was he sent up here?
But you know the thing about it, we embrace these people from out of town.
I see y'all do.
You can come in from put on a suit and come to Flint, baby. We'll make you a star. And they laughed at Art when Art used to say that all the time. Come to Flint, we'll make you a millionaire. But the ones right here that's actually trying to help, we fight each other. We fight each other. And at some point, you got to stop. Like I said, the nation's eyes are all over us. And we just trying to get the word out to let people know Flint still needs help. Tomorrow night, 6:00. I don't know if it'll be live or not, but I had Harvard University reach out to me. They want to interview little old me about my opinion and things that's going on here in Flint. So stay tuned for that. And thank you. Thank all of you who, has caught the attention of ATN News Media Group. All we're trying to do is just get the word out.
Yeah, because our media had you thinking Flint got the best water along with the mayor in the United States of America.
Yeah.
They want you to forget, like I said, and I'm going to keep stressing it. You see, he had to get the cancer cluster study here. We wouldn't have to do none of this if the citizens wasn't poisoned.
Absolutely.
That's what's
Absolutely
crazy.
agree.
Then when you see people, what's the solution? How can we give y'all the solution when the people that's in the position to help not helping?
Right.
You see people come down there, what up, Mr. Tay? You see people come down there every day at council tell you their problems,
Mhm.
but you can't get 5 votes to help them.
Yep.
It ain't like this money just got here yesterday. This money been here. Now they allocating it to, it's time to pay off their friends.
Mhm.
Because who in their right mind will go do a garbage contract where you know you're not going to be able to pay for it in 2 years?
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at priority for if I can come and get y'all to fund me, because we need funding. Don't get
Right.
me
Absolutely.
wrong.
Absolutely.
If I
Good
can
morning,
get
everybody.
funding, if I can get funding to get mine, don't get mad at me for being able to negotiate and get and they helped us get going. That's not on me. That means y'all got bad negotiators.
Mhm. Absolutely.
And you got to understand, yeah, that what you saying. And then what if Neely was put in to do what he did?
Yep.
To come to put the city to have a state takeover.
Well, word on the street was,
Mhm.
you know, they had a meeting with him and they told him, look, we'll make you mayor. All you need is 25% of the black vote. We got this over here on lock. And he said, okay. And I wonder because, like I said, I worked closely back in 2019 with Sheldon, but not only in 2019, like I worked closely with him before when he first got started in the political arena, when he was councilman of the 6th ward, first black councilman ever over there in the 6th ward we ever had. He went to Lansing, he came back. When he was state rep for years, he came back. And then that's when he made these runs for mayor. Third time was a charm. Did he ever have it in his heart to do good? Or was it a lie the whole time? You know, a part of me still wants to believe that he wanted to do good, but because of the people who pumped him up and put the money in his pocket for him to win, he had to do as he was told. So I'm still wondering.
No, Chris Caleb, I agree with you. What I'm saying is that with Ashley Capital, I wouldn't have went for the deal, but you can't get mad if they come up here and they able to swindle, because they think it's not to come up here to make so the citizens, they think they in the business, they in it to make money.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You be hoping your elected officials would do right by you.
Mhm.
They listen, they didn't seen this play with Neely been cutting up.
Right, Sister Audrey, he owe favors.
Yeah, they've been seeing this thing been going on. Like I said, I go back to what Layla Harvey McGee said. She's like, where the state rep at? But my thing is, what was the mayor at on her show? Because it got to go to the mayor. But see, we get these people, you know, you get Eva Worthing. She been on council for a minute. You ain't never heard her fighting, talking about the water. You got Judy Priestley. She another.
Eva said her water was fine.
Eva a water denier, Judy Priestley a water denier, and
we got it. We got a new group, the water deniers.
Yeah,
I like that, Mickey. Hashtag water deniers.
Yeah.
And Judy said that her water, well, hell, Judy said her area was fine.
That's why I said a water denier. These why I'm telling you. But see, these the people that got in office. But the thing, like Neely, he should be recalled. You know what I'm saying? This is where I get confused at when they can sit up and say these people, like he even being mentioned for Dan Kildee seat. He ain't did no good job here in Flint.
He did the job that he was supposed to do for them.
Yeah, for them to promote him to go do. That's what I'm saying. When you look how he did, how Flint is left, and it's crazy for me, even his supporters to be acting like he doing a hell of a job, or they make excuses. Oh, this what's been going on. But why you don't want to stop it? You still want to misuse the people. If they've been misusing the people for so long, why it can't be your administration to do right?
I know, it's crazy to me. A lot of things people don't want to talk about. Yesterday, I find it. Yes, sometimes my mouth overloads my behind.
Every time, but go ahead.
Yeah. And probably you're gonna get off the plane right now.
I told you I'm already been off.
You already off the plane. Okay.
Yeah.
So yesterday in Flint Politics Reboot, we had the vice president of minority services for
Priority.
Vice president of priority services join us. And I kind of told him to F the trash cans, but welcome to the group. I mean, I just said what y'all was thinking. Like, we really don't want no damn trash cans. We want that our $2 million, our ARPA money back. We don't understand why we had to give you our ARPA money to get you started. And I know you're watching because you joined my Facebook group. So I invited him on the show. And I feel like we should talk to him. And I want to see, maybe he'll come in and say, ATN News Media Group, here's $1 million for you to help the citizens of Flint. Crickets.
Why you just ain't say get Winters $1 million? Why you have to say 18 when that one?
Because we a team, Mickey.
Nah, that's what you a lie at. Gina on the team, Sister Muhammad on the team.
I know, so we can all disperse the funds.
We all don't agree with how you want to go about it.
I'm just saying, the check got to go to ATN News Media Group.
They can get that one to you.
You don't want to take the check from the priority waste people.
Best believe it, Jack. I was born that
night. Look, Clack got his
night.
parachutes out. He said he gone. He up. I'm just saying, because they watching. They watching what I'm saying. So come on over here.
Well, listen, I have talked to my elders and I've been in my council. Mm-hmm. They let me know you want a suicide mission. Go and let her drive that shit by herself. So I said, you know what? I had to think of the whole team. So you thinking it selfishly.
No. I said ATN News Media Group and get the money to help the citizens of Flint.
They can go and give you that.
I just want to know what the man for price. Since you're watching me, because we know you're watching, because you joined Flint Politics Reboot. I want you to come on. Let's talk about the ways. Let's talk about, are you going to put a little money in the people's trash cans when you deliver them to the homes? I mean, we just want to know why you took our $2 million of ARPA funds. Or did somebody tell you that you could have it? All you had to do was ask for it. I mean, we got questions for you. The people got questions. And that's my job, is just to ask the questions.
And that show will be on the Winters Flint Politics Reboot page. That shit won't be up here. Hey, Clack, I've been left.
Okay. Oh, Quincy said not Quincy. Quincy, Lord have mercy. Tony, forgive me. Forgive me, Tony. I just was saying, I seen. Okay. Put up Tony's questions. We're not even gonna read it out.
No, you're a lie.
No,
I gotta look
see
and
it. I'm
make
just
sure.
gonna read it. I'm going to
I have
read
to
it.
make sure.
Okay, I got a question. A light bulb went off. We just had a strike of the UAW, and all Americans were shouting, support the UAW. Well, my question is, did the UAW stand in support of the city of Flint water crisis, or did they support the independent water source of GM? Did they side with GM or stand with Flint in the water crisis?
Of the views and opinions of that question and the host of More Than Half right now, Winters does not.
No, this is the book.
I gotta still do my disclaimer because you've been messing up the whole time we've been on, and even with the priority garbage contract, them views are opinions are Winters.
No, this 18.
And not 18.
You said we was team.
You a lie, but go ahead.
Okay, I don't know where the UAW stood at. The Teamsters and all of that stuff. You know what, Tony? I don't know. They still looking for Jimmy Hoffa, baby. I can't get too deep into that. I don't know. I don't know about where the UAW sided.
Once again, we do not solve cold cases. We do not go find out who's behind this. We just report what the news already put out there.
All right. But okay.
That's my disclaimer.
Okay, Mickey.
Right here.
I would like to see a new Homestead Act for these 20,000 abandoned homes with federal funds supporting the movement. And you know what? That's what Mike Rice was saying earlier. Mike Rice. I had read the comment, like, we don't have those programs like back in the day. Let me give you an example. Way back in the day, I don't know how many people on here remember, but it used to be a program, Flint NIP, Neighborhood Improvement Programs, the Neighborhood Improvement Project, and they came and they fixed up my grandmother's. They gave a new roof, siding, paint. They fixed up her house for nothing, and they was doing that for a lot of the seniors. I mean, everybody was trying to get the Flint NIP. I thought it was a great program. My mom was telling me also about another program they had. We had some numbers in it: 374, 364, 285, something housing complex or projects or something. They built a lot of houses. They said it was 285. What is that? They said that they were doing a lot of good things back in the day, trying to build up the city. But again, that just goes into gentrification. They are not trying to build us up like they were back in the day. Back in the day, they were trying to sustain us. This was a bolstering city full of GM workers. We had what, 83,000 GM workers. Hell, now we ain't even got 80,000 people, residents in the city of Flint, counting women, children, and babies. So they were
They said,
trying.
well, Kevin Tate said Flint NIP is gone. It was a great program. To
Yes,
help
Kevin.
elders.
Yes. And that's what I was saying. Hudson, Sister
Housing.
Audrey. Yes. Hudson Housing 235. That's what Mama was telling me about, the 235 program. And like, we don't see that anymore. Our housing that we see now, our affordable housing has turned into apartments, affordable apartments. It was called the Cedar program under Jimmy Carter presidency. Oh, his wife died too. And Jasmine said they helped her aunt. So yeah, I mean, we've seen this growing up. It was a great program, but they don't have programs like that no more. They have Habitat for Humanity. They have Metro Development. They got our ARPA dollars, and one of them quit doing the applications, and the other one said that they ran out of money. So I don't know if anybody's roof will ever get fixed here, or siding. They said siding was commercial. Now, what I can tell you, and I've told you before, but we have new listeners and viewers every day.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who just happens to be Mickey's cousin. She called to get an application. I believe she got her hands on one, even though they wasn't giving them out anymore. What upset her, and it also disturbed me, for the ARPA money that was sent here by the government to help you.
Not really, according to your council member.
I know, but they want to see for everyone in the home, not just the homeowner, for everyone in the home, W-2 forms, bank statements, tax filing records. Why you need to see all of that? Why? Why do you need to know all of my business just to get some money? All you should need to see is my license saying that I'm a resident of the city of Flint and I need my ARPA money. Period.
Not if they're trying to get you up out of here.
I know that. You know that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, who put all of these stipulations on there? Did the organizations that was handed the ARPA money, did they come up with their own stipulations? Don't tell me that it was handed down by the government, because we can get in the car with us. Let's get on 75 this time. Let's head north. We can go to Saginaw. Them people up there, they asking people, come on, come get some more money. Come on, come get the money. They getting their roofs fixed. They getting new hot water heaters. They getting everything up there in Saginaw. But get in the car. Let's come back down to Flint.
Because it seems like they people really want to help them. It's not saying that but see, in Flint, you got 5 that do not want to help the citizens. It's just the truth. You got Candace trying to get her money. You got Liddell trying to get her money. And you got whatever up under the back end that, I can't say, if I know if Judy getting some, but I can't just see the black ones getting money and the white ones not getting nothing.
Well,
I'm just going to say this.
Miss Leonard up here. Can you put that one up there on the screen so I can see it a little bit better? Habitat helped my mom this year. Listen to the next sentence. She was on a waiting list for 2 years, and your taxes have to be up to date. Well, I guess that those 230 homes that got sold in that bundle package, none of those people would qualify, because that's why their homes got sold. And you know what? Somebody came to me yesterday, and no, it wasn't Michael Freeman. But allegedly, now I'm just telling you, word on the street. Now, my word be 99.9% accurate. Go check it out for yourself. Now, allegedly, I heard that Deb Cherry pulled the rug from up under the land bank. Now, I'm just telling you what I heard. I'm just telling you what I heard. Michael Freeman, even though they put the bundle together, I'm not sure if they put it together or not the way it was sold. So I got to ask Mike some questions because I think that Deb went out on her own at the county treasurer's office and did this. Now, this is her last year, right?
Deb Cherry.
Deb Cherry?
She's
not-
Democrat, right?
Yeah.
Democrat.
I don't think she's
So-
running anymore. Help me in the chat. So did this happen according to plan? I mean, because they said the bundles haven't been sold before, but it happened to be sold this time. So is this somebody that we knew? Did somebody know this man that purchased these homes? I'm just throwing it out there. I just want to know.
I mean,
Kevin Tate said, yes, he heard that's what happened. He heard that, I guess the land bank was members.
wow. So the county can do what they want to do, basically, what's being said.
Look at this. Somebody like you, Mickey. They said you be on point and your thinking is sensible.
I ain't as dumb as I look.
Well, you look like Ernie.
I'm all right with that, though. Gotta be somebody.
And I'm all right being Big Bird.
Gotta be all right. Listen, you gotta respect it. And the Ernie shirts will be out in the near future.
We gonna capitalize off of this.
Best believe it, Jack.
So Jasmine said, heard that also. Kevin, say you can call in. Our phone lines is open. 810-207-5058. You got 2 minutes. Anybody can call in. This is a show for everybody. This is a show for you. Anybody call in and let me know what you think.
Shumo, thanks for tapping in.
Well, it's about time, Shumo. We missed you yesterday.
Yeah, whenever you come in, you always on time.
Good morning. I know you late, but Shumo, we done talked about the water settlement money ain't nobody getting. We done talked about the black people starting to vote for Trump. We done talked about Sleepy Joe ain't woke up yet. We done talked about Chief Barton and his $10 million settlement that the judge didn't throw out yesterday. Not settlement. $10 million lawsuit, and the metal detectors. They got an injunction to take the metal detectors out of City Hall. Art and Trevor, the veteran warriors, but Miss Beverly Biggs said the detectors are still up down there at City Hall. She just left down there today. So we got a lot of different subjects.
The number been put up. Tay's been running across the screen.
Yep. Call-in number is 810-207-5058. Call in. Let us know what's on your mind.
Jonathan
You
J.
have 2 minutes.
Thanks for tapping in from Tennessee.
Good morning, Jonathan Joy.
Joy. Damn,
Joy.
J.
Now, let me tell you who that's the councilman that we got to link up with because we got to get him on the show. Oh, you missed a good one. Daryl can always call in. We can listen. We can pick you back up on what you want to talk about because we can run back through it again for the people that's came on here late.
The people you have been hoodwinked. You've
and
been
bamboozled.
Plymouth Rock didn't land on you. I mean, how what Malcolm said? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. What y'all know what I'm saying? I ain't got what you're saying. Yeah, I was watching the Spike Lee movie.
Look at this.
Malcolm X.
Well, today
you've been led astray.
Where's White Tony? He ain't here yet.
No, White Tony ain't showing up yet.
Well,
Them two Tonys are some of the worst ones I have
damn
met.
Trevor, how you gonna be late for this big day? I told everybody Trevor's gonna be on here.
It might have been too much for Trevor. This might have been too much for Trevor.
Hello, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Morning. It's you in the house.
Oh,
Hey,
my
Sean.
goodness. Talk to
Hey.
him. Talk to him.
Listen, I ain't gonna tell you if I just come on. I just want to respond to one thing you said.
Mm-hmm.
That these fools are voting for Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody has their right to, do what they want to do.
Yes, sir.
But it don't take a rocket scientist to see that this man is deranged. I know Joe. He ain't. He bought on his last leg. But I tell you, I'd rather have a Joe than a man that says, what people don't realize is that when Donald Trump was in office, all these people that want Donald Trump back in there, let's exclude these black idiots. But all these people that want Donald Trump back in there are people that don't want black asses to have nothing. Okay? Donald Trump stood for a platform for hate
for hate and for hate against black people. I don't care what nobody said. That's my opinion.
Mhm.
But that's what Donald Trump stood for. And Donald Trump is crazy as hell. Now I don't even understand why anybody in their right mind, anybody black, would think that Donald Trump is best for them. Well, we got to pick the lesser of two evils. You know that.
Right.
That's
So,
true.
so I really don't know. But I'd rather have Joe back in there than have Donald Trump, because you know what? You put Donald Trump back in, that fool ain't gonna never change.
No.
He's who he is.
Mhm.
He's who he is and what he's all about. And I'm telling you, damn, I wish I'd have called in earlier. I can't get in there. But wait a minute. What is this 10 million lawsuit that was dismissed? Say that again.
No, it wasn't dismissed. Judge Pakel is presiding over no, is it Pakel? No, Pakel is over the metal detectors. I don't know who is over Ray Barton's case, but the judge didn't throw it out. Hold on. Let me get to my note cards.
Oh, you said he did. He didn't throw it out.
Chief Barton case is
Okay.
a go. Yes, Judge Pakel is over Chief Barton's $10 million case against the city of Flint. He threw out a couple parts that really, it wasn't like a big whoop-de-doo. They're still going to have a jury trial. He's very detailed. He reads a lot. And so the case is a go. The city wanted to get the case thrown out, but Judge Pakel said, no, I will not throw the case out.
Ooh, he's sick.
That's right. Good. Because that man did nothing. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yes, he
That's
did.
exactly what he was supposed to do. I don't give a damn when nobody said that's exactly what he was supposed to do.
Well,
Yeah. All right, I ain't gonna tie y'all up. Y'all have a good day. I
You
want
too.
you and Mickey both to have a good Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You
have
too.
a better one.
Thank you. Have a good
All right,
one.
now.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I mean, but you know what though?
We'll be bumping in the morning. We'll be bumping in the morning before we go on our holiday break.
Yeah, we're gonna tap in and come on a special day. What you think we need to come in regular time?
Tomorrow.
You said Thursday, Thanksgiving.
No. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm not coming on Thursday.
Me and Black Tony coming on Thursday. Me and Black Tony might come on for about an hour, family.
About an hour Thursday.
About an
I don't
hour,
know what
it's just
time
9
yet.
o'clock. But I could send links out. We could do it right from the crib, and we ain't have to be. Just come on, get the people.
I'm gonna be
something.
cooking.
That's that all the way. I almost cooked. you waited to get this age to cook. Go ahead.
I'm learning
Them
how to
babies
cook
been
this
sick.
year. I do agree with Art. Nearly is going to cost the city of Flint a lot of money. Pride goes before destruction. Yep.
It always do. Like they said, the Lord before the storm,
Mhm.
because he lulling the people to sleep.
You know what, Jeff? Right there. Ford to scale back plans for 3.5 billion Michigan battery plant as EV demand disappoints, labor costs rise. Wow.
See,
Missy Davis, Mrs. Daisy. Okay. Trump called the hound out on the White House and opened up the doors for hell hound on people of color. When Trump got in there, Trump was very opinionated. And what I personally experienced, now I'm not saying, I don't think I can sit here, because I do know some people that voted for Trump because they're Republicans. That I think they good people. But for the masses, the people just took the sheets off of their damn head and just put their coats on.
and you know what? And I was working at this time. I remember when it was the one white guy. I ain't gonna put his name out. I remember when he came into work, he was like, "Yeah, finally, we back the white man." I was like, "Damn!" I said, "This how he really felt." I'm telling you,
It came out.
I was like, "Damn." So I'm like, what is it that they think? Obama was in 4 years, and y'all thought that really changed America?
Well, they seen that. They're like, wait a minute. The black people are starting to rise.
But
We need to make America great again.
and that's what he fed on, and that's what people, you got to understand. It's an element of America that's been was hidden for a minute. We as the Democrats wanted to act like it was racism was gone. It ain't no hate, and you saw more hate crimes going. But let's just say this.
We
Let's
got
say
called colored.
That's don't act like when Trump got in that racism just all started back up.
That's
Nah,
true.
let's don't do that. Let's see. That's what I don't be want to get up there and people to think, you know, that this all started with him. No, this been going on. He just pulled the veil up off of it.
To decline, press 1 to start the call will start at the beep.
Caller, you've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
You know, this is Tay.
Hey,
What's
Tay.
up? What's up?
Good morning.
Well, what I heard was Cherry was sick of Land Bank not taking care of the people of Flint, so they slid that out there, and they knew them Indians had the money and was ready to go.
Oh, so it was more than one person. This was like a group that bought this bundle package.
It was a one Indian, but he created a LLC to form the LLC to purchase them properties. But it was already talked about, and they knew it was coming.
Makes sense to me because, you know, $1 million, you don't just wake up and say, I think I'll go spend this today. You got a plan for that.
It was $2 million.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. And so that went into the Genesee County coffers, not the city of Flint.
Yep.
But they were
Correct.
city of Flint homes, right?
Yes.
But it went into the county coffers. I'm just getting this right. I'm just getting
Yep.
the city of Flint homes was sold, but the money went to the county for the third time.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Correct.
All right.
But they did not want the land bank to get them properties.
So what was the mayor
I wonder
on this?
Go ahead.
And the Indian guys, they are working with some of the residents that was it like in discussion trying to get help with their taxes. They are working with them particular people.
Well, you know what, Mr. Tay, I have a question for you because you know a lot about the housing structure and how all of this stuff works because that's the type of business that you're in. Now, do you think that the mayor had knowledge of this before that this bundle package went to sale?
Yep.
Allegedly, he had knowledge.
I'm just saying. What,
Allegedly, he did.
Okay. All right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But it could have been it could have been stopped because the city had the right to take them properties for free and stop all the shenanigans, but they didn't do that.
Well, Mr. Tay, I got another question for you. Now, when you say the city had the right to stop the this process of selling these properties, was that back like you remember a few years ago when Mays said, "Let me pull out 100 homes"? Was that you talking about? They could have did something like that.
They exactly did that.
Okay, okay. I'm just refreshing the people. All right.
The city had the right to do that to help protect their city, but they didn't want to do that. And it might have would have cost the city, but they had the opera money to do it, so why didn't they do it?
Well, I remember when they did it the last time, it was one by the name of Councilwoman Monica Galloway who said the city of Flint is not in the real estate business and we shouldn't be pulling out homes. It's live and recorded.
Yeah, but if you go to the city of Flint website, you'll see that they are in the real estate because they got a lot of properties up for sale.
Say it again.
Not for bid, but for sale.
Well, thank you very
But
much.
they're not in the real estate.
That's what they said.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks for bumping in.
Bye-bye. Thanks for bumping in.
Now you see what Jeff Calla said.
What did Jeff say?
So the city could have offered those extended time for those to catch up on taxes beyond 3 years.
Now, I'm not sure how that would have worked, but I think they could have helped them out some more. Now, a few years ago, I don't know if you guys was following Flint back then, but Mays was on council and some was saying that, oh, he just pulling out his friends and his family. It didn't matter. He was helping some people. He said, no, let me see the list of the properties that they want to sell. Let me go through here. And I think it was a lot of properties in the first ward. Was it, Mickey? Do you remember? I can't really. Sister Audrey may know more about this than I can help. Than I can try to get across to you guys. But he pulled out some homes and he said, wait a minute, let's try to help these people. I want to pull this home out and this house out and this house out,
They could have did this.
or gave some money towards taxes like they did with the water bills. Oh, Michelle Young. Now, Michelle, you own it. They could have paid the taxes, Miss Jackson. They could have paid the taxes. The city could have paid the taxes with the ARPA money, but that shows you they weren't trying to help. Sister Audrey said, lie. He helped others too. Who? What? Is she talking to somebody else? Eva was the one of the ones, and Griggs stopped Mays. Yeah. Yeah, sure was. Now I remember that. Now Chris Caleb, we was watching that. We was watching that council meeting, but Monica Galloway was sitting over there by her, and she was mad that at that time, and she said, I remember the words that she said out of her mouth. The city of Flint is not, or should they ever be, in the real estate business. She's a real estate agent now. I don't know if she's still doing that, but after she got off council, she turned into a real estate agent. So
I'm saying it was in other. I think she's talking about Eric Mays. It was in other wards.
Oh, he helped people in other wards.
Yeah.
I know he had that list, and he was saving them. He was saving people homes, but people was thinking that, oh, he just doing the friends and family deal. He just trying to help out. It don't matter. People they got a chance to keep their homes. Yeah. We gotta get out of the mind frame of who's behind it.
Right, because they don't get it. Like, this is why I get so mad when I hear Liddell Lewis. I even hear Judy be trying to take her shot. Candace, Eva Worthy, when they say, the TikTok.
Oh, Sister Audrey said in other wards, Eric Mays. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Yep. So, yeah.
See, they get mad. If it wasn't for Eric Mays, a lot of people found us from off Eric Mays. His TikTok to see what's going on.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what they mad about. The mayor mad about it. Liddell mad about it, because just think how we would have ran into Ty Austin. We'd be able to talk to the person that she ran for down in Prince George County.
Right. Or look at Anna.
Anna.
And then DMV.
Yeah, and you see.
I got from the NOLA.
Yeah. When you even in Texas, to North Carolina.
Hell, the ex-mayor of Compton, California calls in the A10.
You see what you get back with him about setting that up? We need to sit that
I got a call, but he got me a little scared after he said he took down Suge Knight. I'm more scared of Suge Knight and Death Row.
And I'm with Jasmine Beasley. I'm with Jasmine Beasley on that. What she said, Cherry made a slick move. That's how it's been going on our family. I do think Trevor might have overslept, but he'd be hit third because he said his back was hurting him.
Okay.
He did call me last night.
Well, I gotta read Trevor's statement for the people, because I wanted Trevor to read his statement himself.
So you gotta understand, Cherry. No, Sister Muhammad, I'm all the way with you with that.
What happened?
No, they jealous when they talk about Eric, when they be going on Eric.
Exactly.
Because he shined the light on. Now you can see the corruption that's going on here. The water not fixed. You had people really thinking that the Flint water was fixed. They not understanding this is the aftermath and how the people still getting worked over. They not getting no relief. The people finding out that they not finna get no water money. You know what I'm saying? The whole deal. That's why I went back and said whoever our negotiators was, they didn't negotiate for the people.
Well, I can't find my reading glasses. So if you guys are a member of Flint Politics Reboot, you can go in here and read it for yourself if I mess it up.
Renee Jackson said because of
But I want to read what Trevor wrote. Chief Green, Chief of Police, Flint, Michigan. Chief Green, today, November 20th, 2023, you released a statement to the local media addressing Judge Pakel's decision to grant a preliminary injunction. The city has indicated that it has agreed with the 67th District Court to lease space to the court at City Hall for unspecified court activities, which subjects City Hall to all rules placed in the local Administrative Order 2020-01J. Firstly, to address the administrative order, Mr. Woodson, myself, and several firearms rights groups have come forward believing this violates the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15.261, by adding criteria to enter an open meeting by being disarmed. Any condition excluding a member of the public from entering an open meeting should be seen as a violation. But this is not the only way LOA 2020-01J conflicts with the Open Meetings Act. LOA 2020-01J also explicitly states that recording in all areas subject to the order needs first to have the permission of those being recorded, effectively cutting the people of Flint and wider audiences off from actively keeping current with the governance of the city of Flint. However, many provisions of the LOA were ignored for convenience. Is this how you run the City of Flint Police Department? Filming has and should continue in City Council chambers. City Hall and City Council employees, including Mayor Sheldon Neely, have continued to carry firearms on their person. The law is not a potluck, sir. We do not choose which parts we follow or ignore. I expect far better from a long-serving law enforcement professional such as yourself. Secondly, in direct response to your statement of, we have witnessed an AR-15 assault-style rifle carried at City Council meeting, as well as a person outfitted with a bulletproof vest, Flint Police Chief Terrence Green said, this after reports of several threats against council members, city staff, and the mayor's office. We have a responsibility to maintain public safety. The measures we have taken at City Hall are much like those in court buildings, classrooms, hospitals, theaters, and airports. I must correct your, oh, damn, somebody done messed me up when they called in. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, man. Okay, I must correct your assessment of the rifle carried into City Hall. An AR-15 is a standard pattern rifle with a magazine in front of the trigger. While this may not seem like a significant issue, as a law enforcement officer, I expect you to be able to identify firearms accurately, even in just of the description. Secondly, like all civilian legal rifles in the United States, the rifle carried did not have a fire selector. It has a flip safety. It only functions in fire and safe. Therefore, the monkier assault does not apply. Your lack of knowledge has presented itself in your official capacity before. Last year, on November 21st, you gave an inaccurate description of how a C4 is detonated, leading me to the opinion that you purposely spread fear in the community. Next, I do not see an issue with someone wearing a Calver vest in any venue. These vests have proven to be life-saving and pose zero threat to any person in their proximity. Lastly, I must point out the apparent deficiency in your statement. We, the residents of Flint, have not seen any of these safety measures you mentioned in your statement. According to Councilwoman Tanya Burns, there have been more than 400 shootings in Flint in 2023. You refused to answer Councilman Pfeiffer's request for protection when he received numerous threats against his family, even pictures of his children. And there go again. Even pictures of his family were shown online in a thinly veiled threat. We have seen no increase in police presence. On the contrary, we have been notified by members of the city police department that even on the busiest nights, Flint only has 5 police vehicles on patrol for a city that measures 34 square miles, covering 79,494 residents. Instead of laminating a legal decision, you rededicated yourself to protecting the residents, starting with the safety plan Councilwoman Burns has requested for years. Signed, Trevor Berryhill.
Oh, that was RJ Cat. That was a letter from Trevor to the police chief.
Yeah, it's on Flint Politics Reboot. Trevor was supposed to be here. He wrote it 3 hours ago.
That probably
Maybe-
that was everything Trevor probably had.
It took it all out of him. He went back to sleep.
See Trevor Thursday. We're gonna try this Thursday. Maybe
Yeah.
that was it for Trevor.
Yeah, well, maybe. Well, they got Trevor's. Well, Trevor's rant is Friday. Will he be on after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, he coming on.
Okay,
man.
he gonna come on and rant. But
I
yeah,
forgot. Yeah, we won't be on. I guess I'll send a link out maybe Thursday. We'll do something
okay,
early in the morning.
okay.
Trevor might don't make that neither because he's like an afternoon
Yeah, he's
guy.
an afternoon, evening kind of
We
person.
might have to have Black Tony to take over Trevor's spot for Thursday morning.
You know, I like to hear Art and Trevor talk about this. You know, since they the veteran warriors,
Yeah,
maybe we can get them on and talk about this.
yeah, because we do need to get back on the water deniers and stuff. You know,
Yes, because even though Mr. Rice, he said thank you, you know, for getting the attention out some, but we still don't know what's going on. And Mr. Rice, that's why I said the council, if Flint City Council should address this on the floor of the council chambers about the citizens of Flint, instead of doing all of that Facebook. They talk about Facebook and TikTok and they filming each other for the Facebook while they up there. They need to talk about the issues of the residents. Just rubber stamping everything that's sent up by the mayor's office is not helping us at all. The people in the city of Flint, council members, not all of you, but I'm addressing the council as a whole.
Mhm.
Whether you know it or not, the people are hurting. Now they may not be hurting as bad as in your ward, as they are in other wards, but people need help all over the city. All over the city. Quit taking this Facebook shit that y'all be doing for likes and views and bringing it down to the council chambers. Leave that stuff at the door. When y'all come in there, it should be about the residents of the city of Flint, not about how you feel, who don't like you, what Eric Mays is doing, what he ain't doing. Talk about the people that put y'all asses up there in them chairs. We want to know where the water settlement money is. Did y'all get some of that too? Did y'all apply for that? Who got that? We know y'all got some of the ARPA money. People need help. Quit focusing on yourselves and focus on the people that put you in those chairs. The residents of the city of Flint, your constituents that you say you talk to all the time, they need your help. Drive around your wards. It's not one ward in this city that somebody roof does not need fixed. They shouldn't have to have their taxes up to date, damn it. If their taxes was up to date and their bills was up to date, they probably could pay to get their roof fixed. Y'all hindering the people more than you trying to help the people. And I put it on council because council got the power to put out the city attorney, to put out the mayor for just cause. Y'all hold the power. If you would work together. Quit clicking up. And I understand we got, listen, last year this time we was talking about Dennis. Last year this time we was talking about a whole bunch of them. Mays, Winfrey, Carter, Burns have stood steadfast for the movement, trying to help the people. Dennis realized after he seen that his shit went sour when he seen that Ashley Capital had given money to Liddell and Quincy, and they was going to vote to give them $72 million. And he said, I won't vote because y'all took money and y'all should abstain from this vote. And then that's when he started going downhill on their level. But y'all need to work together. Help the people. We can't, ATN can't do it. All we can do is put the issues out there. But y'all have the power. You all are elected officials. Y'all know what's going on. Please help the residents. Please help the residents. Mickey, weigh in.
Oh no, I get what you're saying, but I mean, I think that I get what you're saying.
Well, Chris said, what did Grand Blanc use their ARPA money for? We're building up the land out there. We get new businesses to come into downtown Grand Blanc and then Grand Blanc Township. We got a new sports stadium that's getting built. I mean, you know,
How I feel is back to what we talk about. How I feel about it is that it's really too late. They're not finna help the citizens. I get what you're saying. You only had 3, now you got 4. You need 5 to 6 to move money in the city. Eric been screaming that. Much as you can tell them to work together, that's really beyond that. You had one councilwoman sharing the pictures of Councilwoman. Well, we can just call a spade a spade. This who y'all want to call Dr. Liddell Lewis. She on there put a picture out calling Tanya daughter a monkey. Me and you not gonna be able to work together. I'm just saying when you brought, see, they bringing kids in it, and even with me, they done did that and brought kids in it. But these are adults that's playing these games, hang behind these fake pages. So I can't respond to you because I look at them as cowards. You know, everybody know who Mickey is. This wasn't a new. That's why I be laughing when they call and putting my real name out there. But I ain't gonna go hide behind no fake page. You know, that's something like what the Klansmen, the Klans did. They had to put their hood on,
Right?
Because they were
right.
showing this. They would show shame to
Right.
say, "I called you this. This how I feel about you." So I don't respect people who hide behind fake pages.
Right. And for the record, I don't have any fake pages, and I
Yeah.
have never, if you ever run the
Nah.
roll or FOIA anything off of
See,
Facebook, I have never posted anonymously.
And that's why we had this problem, because you got it. So supposedly a school teacher, Eva Worthing, that's on the council, the 9th Ward.
Mhm.
She be cussing, doing everything. She sit up here and play and be gaslighting
Right.
certain
She
stuff.
took the picture of Councilwoman Burns.
Yeah, but I'm
and
saying
it was posted on Facebook, and somebody said, "Come join the necktie party."
and that's what I'm saying. You seeing these people playing games, but ain't nothing happening. Ethics and Accountability Board, you can't get enough votes to get nothing going on over there. You only got really 2 over there, really 2 that's really fighting for the people. So you got like the Compensation Board, he finna get his pay raise. Yet all the things that he did bad, they not tripping about. He ain't helped the people he was in the seat. Liddell ain't helped nobody. Candace ain't helped nobody. I don't, unless all the citizens had nonprofits, they 501c3. That's how they was gonna get it. But this is like the problem that we run into. So when you be saying, how can you when they ain't gonna never act? Look at Judy. Judy supposed to be a Republican. She voted for a garbage contract that she know the city gonna be in debt.
And
And
accountant.
And her constituent was there when he said, "Don't be voting for the what was that, Burston?" And what she go do?
Vote for Burston.
So you can already tell they
even
don't
know
listen.
where Burston is, probably.
And they don't listen to their constituents. See, that's the thing, and this is where I get mad at, because it seemed like to me is that it's election season. You know, well, better yet, the money gone. Nearly them already got what they want. You see, Liddell, this is a money grab. But how do we constantly let people come into Flint and get this money? And then how can people like Quincy, because remember Quincy was vouching for her.
Right.
She was doing this, but that show you the type of person he is. When you can sit up here and see the citizens, and listen, I'm just calling a spade a spade. When you more about greed, and that's what we got in there. You got 5 in that seat. That's greed. Candace Mouchette. They ain't sending no forms for conflict of interest. She on the board getting some money. Liddell on the board. I changed. I took the name off of it, but you still gonna benefit from it. See, that's the problem. But when you got these type of people in these seats, and you know what I'm saying, what can you expect when you have they constituents, the citizens coming down there telling them not to do this, but they only listen to who the ones that they feel gonna be in they. Because my man that said don't vote for none for Burston, he was for everything else that they was doing, but not something they win. I want to see how he gonna respond to Judy now. When he already see, okay, but when they was getting on Mays, he was loving that.
Right.
But now Judy voted against, then listening to you, how you gonna respond to Judy? Is the 4th Ward gonna be out there picking in Judy now? Is they gonna be putting in recalls to go signing to get Judy out of there?
I wonder. And I also wonder, I want to pay close attention because you brought up the Ethics and Accountability Board. A couple weeks ago, it was alleged that they were going to open up the job of ombudsman again for Mr. Doug Matthews to apply. And so I want to know, like, has anybody
Doug Matthews?
Yeah.
And you remember when
the
Eric
one
told,
that came up there and sung the song and shit?
And remember when Eric Mays told Candace, "You in it now?" When she got in there, called Dennis the Slithering Snake. When she got up there, was calling him Slithering. Remember, he said, "You in it now."
Yeah.
Doug Matthews in it. So how you gonna be unbiased?
You can't.
See, people ain't even looking how he came, so he already gonna come with a premise against Tanya. You see how he lied on Tanya, but yet they're still open setting up for this type of person to get in the seat to be the ombudsman. See,
Oh, look who's watching. Trevor Berryhill.
no, he got up late.
You woke up late, Trevor. Trevor, I had to read your whole statement. Everybody was waiting for you to come on at 10:30, Trevor.
And I'm just saying, if you look at it, just watch how you see this. But they sending Doug Matthews down there for he can be the ombudsman. You can see he putting all his people in. He putting people in.
He put Trishelle Young, Attorney Trishelle Young, on the ENA board. I have nothing against Trishelle. She has done a wonderful job on the ENA board. You know what she's done?
What?
She was it's like the hockey player, the man that stay up there at the
goalie.
net, the goalie, that's what they call. And she done blocked every damn thing from going in the mayor's office. She's doing a wonderful job is what she was put on the ENA board to do, because ain't no subpoenas went out to Mayor Neely and his staff. They were supposed to subpoena him 3 damn months ago. Ain't nothing. The Ed Taylor investigation dropped. Everything dropped. Go to the mayor, dropped. She deflecting everything. But we allowed that to happen.
Yeah, but because we don't hold these people accountable.
Right.
We let them do what they want to do. We let them come in. They can be knowing they the mayor friend. And now that is cronyism when you see them. But are they there for the people? Because like what they say, who can council go to complain on other council members? Why you think that there's accountability? They can't do nothing because they know that's why Eva can get out her seat. That's why Liddell can lie every time she get up there. They can hold press conference and do nothing for the people.
Because ain't nothing gonna happen to them.
Ain't nothing gonna
no
happen to them.
repercussions, none at all. None at all. And people, they often say, and I'm just voicing my opinion.
Nepotism, that's what
They
it
say,
is.
yeah, nepotism. They always say, well, they're just building up their careers to go somewhere else. Now, Mickey, I feel like this. They done did so much dirt here in the city of Flint. If any of them was to try and go out and do something else, for example, we can use Liddell. They would burn her. Like, she done so much crooked shit here in Flint. She could never go nowhere else. They gonna dig up everything that she done done.
Just look how she done did in Maryland.
Oh, and I can't wait to talk to her.
Yeah, she done did so
Jones.
bad down there. But why is Flint Study letting people from out of town come in? Because look, Sir Major could have been in Liddell.
Yeah, he was going
to be going for everything. But see, they get these people but this show you how they feel about the citizens of Flint. They feel we are jokes.
Yeah.
They feel like they could do anything and you'll go for it. That's why Liddell can cuss out a Pastor Thompson and get away with it once at the library, once at the old studio.
Pastor stand up with her at a news conference.
And wasn't them some of the same concerned pastors that was in on the water settlement?
Oh, I don't know who all the concerned pastors were that was in on the water
Didn't concerned
settlement.
pastors make off? Then didn't they get money for the water settlement?
Well, now according to the word, now they said they ain't get no money. Now I'm just telling you what I heard, Mickey. I heard that concerned pastors didn't get no money. I heard Melissa Mays said that.
Well, she said herself she didn't get no money, but you can still.
So you saying what did they get out of that lawsuit?
But you still can make money by doing tours, by talking about it. Is the concerned pastors going on the movement?
So you saying money on the flip side?
They say it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Sure is.
I'm just saying, if you look at it, it's like Flint, y'all have been played. And I know we went 3 minutes over. I'm just telling y'all, you have been played.
Mm-hmm.
You might don't want to accept it. Things in life. I have been played back in the day, when a girl broke your heart. This is what this is. Your heart been broken. Yeah. She liked the Tyrone with the color, with all the right crayons in his, and not Jeff, who crayons ain't working no more. All his is broke,
Chris Caleb is giving you answers of what happened. They stopped the water pods.
So that show you somebody been paid off. I'm just saying.
Jamaica said, what water settlement? They got Mr. Davis out by running 9 people against him, and Lewis had a small base.
What Jabs and Beasley say they got paid. That's the thing, what I'm saying. So
that's on the YouTube. Okay, I gotta keep looking back and forth.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. They put these people in that we hope that was going to negotiate on faith that we gave them, because you never really want to go in a lawsuit with everybody in. You don't never really want to be lumped in no big thing. That's how they can really play. Everybody should have had that. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 80,000 lawyers, because the way they playing games on how many citizens. Because when you get up in there, they lumping y'all all together. That was the game from Jump Street.
But they even had a case last week that was one, I think it was 8 or 10 people that went in and they won their case, and they gonna take the money that they won and and lump that in with the rest of the water settlement money.
But that's what
And
I'm
that's
saying.
crazy to me.
But that was all the people they bought off. Now you gotta think people was paid off for this game to go on. That's what you gotta understand. For this move to be executed like it is now, we at the end of it and everything coming out, you starting to say, oh, we not getting nothing.
Right. Nobody's gonna be held accountable.
Right. So
everybody's got off. All charges have been dropped. I mean, we should have knew it was some shit in the game when they said, we're gonna get rid of the whole team.
Yeah.
And start a new one.
And they knew, as Layla Harvey McGee said, they knew the limit. What's that?
Statute of limitations.
The statute of limitations was finna run out.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole game was set up from Jump Street. So you know what I'm saying? Because remember, Snyder wasn't happy that Obama declared it a man-made and not a natural disaster.
Right.
Because that'll hold
somebody accountable. Right.
See, that's the thing. And they knew right then they didn't like that. So you already got to look. The game was already set up for make this to go away. Now this the end game. You're not getting paid, and now you got to move.
Right.
So, okay, you might die. That's life. To them, it's a chessboard. We pawns.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you. And so it's just like, you know, they don't care. They put the people they want in. That's why you can get a Liddell here. That's why you can get a Quincy Murphy. That's why you can get a Judy Priestley. You know what I'm saying? They come in when the people was thinking that the last council was dysfunctional. So we needed to get new blood.
Oh, this one is worse.
Right. Because this one got right down the slander. But like you say, when you in it, you seeing more people get in it. But Neely want to send these people down here because he know he got the votes and they can put them on the ethics and accountability board. You know, you can select Candace Mouchette and put her on there, knowing she got a 501c, where she on the board will finna get some money. Right. But you say you for the people. That's why Candace don't care if she don't get she don't get elected.
How was somebody that's appointed to council now vice president of council?
Because you got an attorney like Kim that will bend and break the law, the rules to suffice what the mayor won't did. That's all that is.
And Attorney Kim, I believe he's setting them all up for failure with these whack ass illegal opinions that he give out. But see, he'll go somewhere else and get a good job.
But because he go along with the get along. All these people getting put in these places. That's why I could see Neely getting killed these spot. Allegedly, I heard, I seen what Jasmine Beatley said that Kildy said he recommend Neely. Now, if he recommend Neely, that should tell you enough about him. How is he recommend the man what the citizens
allegedly.
Here? Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly. We're going to say that's allegedly. How he recommending for this man and he seen how he done Flint.
He did the job that he was supposed to do. Period. I mean, no matter how you look at it, man, it's a battery pack in a lot of these politicians' back that's operated by somebody that don't look like us.
Yeah, no, it don't. But no, yeah, but it's a lot of the ones with the power put people like me and you. I mean, people that look like us in these seats to do us wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what needed to be told. Neely was not there to put in that seat to help the residents. Liddell Lewis wasn't there to help the residents. Quincy Murphy wasn't there to help the residents. Candace Mouchette was not there to help the residents because she got right in with the game plan.
Hell, I mean, there's a video on YouTube of Candace drinking the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you getting these people that's doing all this, well, Candace asked for $300,000. She probably gonna get it. So when you getting all these things going on, family, you got to understand these people was not here to help you.
Right.
So you cannot be, you know what I'm saying, unless you go to attacking the ones, you're going to get there like us if you speak up. They're going to put your address out there. They're going to try to act like you not who you is. They're going to throw allegations. Just think, I watched something Dave Chappelle said when he turned down the $50 million, was it Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle, one of the two, when he said, by the time you get home, they're going to think you a crackhead.
Yeah.
That's the media.
Yeah.
It's been going on for years.
Bought and paid for.
Yeah, this is what they will do. The powers that be can do when they'll have you dogged out, people looking at you and discredit you. Mm-hmm. But yet, they'll prop up a Liddell Lewis.
Right.
They'll prop up an Evil Word.
And we see it all the time. Yeah. We get people sending us stuff, put this out. No, hell no, you put it out. You know, people want to discredit us. You know, we put one little bad thing out, that's going to be our ass.
Oh yeah, I
and
already
they're
know
gonna
that.
take it and run with it.
Oh, most
So
definitely.
it's like
They wanted it to be bad about when the former mayor of Compton. They thought they had some this and that when he got to talking to people. I was looking in the chat, our people went to, oh, okay, he seemed like he telling the truth.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got a shout out to Bishop T. Flowers for linking us up with him, for he can defend himself.
Yeah.
See, and that's like
I shout out Bishop Flowers for just
Yeah.
waking up at 6 a.m. to what I wouldn't wake up at 6 a.m. to watch me out there in Cali, but thank you, everybody in California.
No, I thought you, but I said allegedly, Jasmine. That's what I seen in the earlier comments. Beasley, if you're the one that didn't say it was the wrong one. But I was just saying somebody said, Neely, it might have not been you, but my bad. I have no problem coming back
And
and
see,
addressing
Alan
that.
Lynch, I like that. They will put a black face before only to make you feel comfortable about the process. And that's true. They will put somebody in there like us to make us feel a little bit better. Oh, thank you, Bishop. You said it's worth the early wake up.
Thank you.
But yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. But see, they're showing you how our people getting did all over. It's just not Flint, Compton, California. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's wherever the black at, that's just where the problems coming at. It's classism with racism. Until we like really wake up and understand the both go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Even the fabric of America was founded on racism, whether they want to believe it or not.
And classism.
Yeah. So you know.
Classism is the new racism.
Right.
I mean, no matter where you want to look at it.
Whether you believe it or not, because it's like people thinking, well, they're gonna go jump to the Republicans. No, I feel like we should be independents. We should start our own party. Because we the only ones vote this way. We vote our own demise.
That's a good one,
Mickey.
Mickey.
No, we do. We vote our own demise. But we are our own worst. We do everything worse to each other. We
Crabs in the bucket
tear up our
mentality.
neighborhood, but we'll go out to Grand Blanc and respect it. But you'll throw garbage out right down on the north side of Flint, throw it out your car. But you won't go do that in Flushing. You won't go do that in Swartz Creek. Even when you out of town, you can respect all these other places, but you can't respect home. How can I not? I want to keep your area out there looking good, but not want to keep my area looking good here. But see, but them the things that we go through. Well, you really have to be the miseducation of the black man and woman.
Well, and when we was talking about the former mayor of Compton, California, and he said something, and it's just dawning to me right now. He was like, you can't make me to believe that every mental patient that get released, they got a one-way bus ticket to Compton, California. And you notice like how we see a lot of people walking around in Flint, like Grand Blanc ain't that far away, but they don't be out there walking around. We noticed how Flint Township stopped all of them people from standing up at the expressway during Christmas time or just during any time of the year. We'll work for food. And where they at now in Flint? But Flint never put a resolution up to stop them people from standing on the side of the streets and the expressways. And I wonder why. Why didn't we do the same thing that Flint Township did? Is that to run us out? Is that to make people scared of Flint?
I believe.
We don't see them people walking around downtown, but if you go down a few blocks, we see all of them people walking around in our neighborhoods.
Yeah, I like what Alan Lynch just said.
What is that? Put it up there.
He just said, 810, do you know that Green Charter Township recalled the entire council in one? Because they probably have people in that county clerk who not with the BS.
Right.
We don't have that here. We cannot honestly say if you go do your recall, it's hell just getting it approved.
Like, look at Renee. You're telling the truth because it's like that in Chicago.
See what I'm saying?
And we had a guy, a Republican guy that actually talked to us. They feel like, Republicans don't like us, but he was telling the truth. He was like, this is the Flint. He said he calls it Little Chi-Town, Little Chicago. He said this is the most politically demonic city that he has seen since Chicago. And I was like, wow, just little bitty old Flint and the games that they play.
Oh, well, Councilman on that, Dennis Farber. See, I got an ordinance for panhandling introducing it soon.
Well, thank you.
But is it gonna get through though?
But you know what? It should get through. If they working for the residents of the city of Flint, that ordinance should pass 9-0.
Not the way they can't. The way this
But
fine
because
number-
Dennis coming up with it,
oh my goodness,
you know, it ain't gonna get passed. But then they'll go and rewrite it and add a couple sentences to it,
yeah.
and then they'll pass it. But Dennis, you keep us involved in that because I definitely want to see how that goes. Right, Melissa Carana and Ballinger, hell, Robert T. Longway. We can name every spot in Flint. Somebody is out on the corner walking through parking lots. You can't even go to the grocery store, Save a Lot. They running up to you asking for change. They don't have that in a lot of these other places. Like I seen it one time out in Grand Blanc at the Walmart, but guess what? Them Grand Blanc employees came out and said, "Oh, excuse me, sir, you got to leave. You can't be on our property." They had a little van of people out there. They said, "Oh no, you got to take this back to where hence you came from." They don't have that out there, but we allow that here in our town. We allow that. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna go.
And family, we went.
Wait a minute. I got since Pfeiffer's on here, Mr. Pfeiffer, I'm gonna be calling you soon because you and your brother have been challenged to a little let me say trivia by some people at the land bank, and they want to come, and I'm gonna sit in the middle chair, and they want to have a good talk, with you and your brother. So I'm just gonna see if we're gonna have us a little holiday edition of Let's Make a Deal. So thank you for joining us today, and we'll be back tomorrow, our last day before Mickey lets me go on the little holiday break. The holiday break we're gonna have, and him and Black Tony, they said they'd be on Thursday. They might not, but I know I'll be here tomorrow. And Mickey, you'll be here with me. You're gonna play a little sound effects. You're just gonna push one damn button for the people. Bam, Mickey. Look, Mickey. There we go. We got the sound effects is back. Look at it. Mickey having a good day today, y'all. A good day. Got a smile on his face and everything.
No, I don't.
No smile. Push the button again.
Well, we out. Peace.
See ya.